What's going on, guys? Frank Rich from MASSTHETICMUSCLE.com, and in today's video we're going to talk about the best back exercise that you're probably not doing. And I can pretty confidently say that you're probably not doing this exercise because I spend a good majority of the time inside the gym, and I have been for over the last 10 to 15 years, and very few people I see executing this movement. What we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about the inverted row. Now, we all know that in order to build a great back, to build a massive, thick, and wide back, we have to have rows incorporated into our training. This can be bent over rows, this can be T-bar rows, it can be chest supported rows, single arm dumbbell rows. All those variations are what's really going to help us build the most complete back. And why we want to integrate the inverted row into our training is because it allows us to isolate the back without getting the hamstrings and glutes involved. And let me explain what I mean. When you do a bent over row, if it's a barbell or if it's in the T-bar row, the first move is coming at your hip. By doing that, by bending at the waist, at that point you've now turned your glutes on. So your hamstrings and your glutes are activated just to support and stabilize your upper body. Now obviously, yes, all the majority of the weight as you do the movement is going to be distributed through your back, whether you're doing a mid-back or a lat-focused row. But just by bending here at the waist, you're turning those glutes, you're turning the hamstrings on. If you didn't, your body's going to fall over. What you get by doing the inverted row is you take that out of the movement. Because you're lying underneath a Smith machine or underneath a rack, all of your weight is being supported through your arms and through your back. There's no support coming through the lower body. So it's a great movement to isolate your back without having your hands or hamstrings or glutes involved in the movement. And also, if you're somebody that struggles from having any type of back pain, this is going to be the best way for you to integrate and incorporate variations of rows into your training. So what we're going to go over today, we're going to go over 4 different variations of the inverted row, explain to you how you can integrate and execute these in your back training. Let's go ahead and take a look, guys. All right, guys, first variation we're going over today is going to be the standard overhand inverted row. Now this is going to be if you want to focus your upper back, get some rhomboids involved in the movement. So you're going to hold the bar as if you're doing an overhand bent over barbell row. So hands wrapped tight around the bar, slightly outside of your shoulder. You don't want to get too close in here. You want to get a little bit outside of your shoulder with your setup. Now, as far as the body execution of this, you want to make sure that your abs are engaged, keeping a strong and tight core, keeping your spine neutral. You don't want any rounding of your lower back. Now with your feet, you can do 2 different options. You can bend at the knee, it's going to make your body weight a little bit lighter. We're going to keep your legs fully extended. So I have my feet fully extended because I'm trying to get a little bit more weight through the movement. So obviously I'm pulling up and then I'm controlling the eccentric. I'm really allowing gravity to work against me here, really taking advantage of the eccentric load of this movement. So first variation, guys, overhand barbell grip, focusing on mid-back, rhomboids, and upper back, a little bit of rear delt in the movement. All right, guys, next variation is going to be a lat-focused row. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms in a little bit closer, so almost keeping them at a shoulder width, and we're grabbing the barbell in an underhand position. This is going to allow us to pull the weight through our lats. It's also going to do a little bit of our biceps involved in the movement. Make sure you're keeping your elbows in line, not allowing them to flare out. Really think about driving the inner head of your tricep up against your lat as you're rolling up. Same thing is applying, guys. Really focus on controlling the weight through the eccentric. So you really want to allow gravity to work against your body here. That's where the advantage of doing this movement is coming through. So second variation, guys, underhand grip, lat-focused inverted row. All right, guys, next variation, we're getting a little bit advanced here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a plate-loaded inverted row. Now, this is going to be for those of you that are looking to add a little bit more weight to this movement. So you can start with a quarter, load up a plate, load up multiple plates, depending on where you are in your strength. Now, so you want to make sure that you're still keeping your execution tight, still doing the movement as it should be done correctly, but this is for those that are trying to really load up and make this movement as heavy and challenging as possible. Now I'm 250 pounds right now, I got a 45 plate on me, so I'm rowing close to 300 pounds here. So judge your strength, but this is really going to allow you, like I said, to really load this up and simulate what you would do with a bent over barbell row where you're really focusing on moving a lot of weight. So third variation, guys, we're doing a plate loaded, advanced method, allowing us to really focus more weight. Now with this one, you can do it either overhand or underhand, so I have shown both variations here. So depending upon what you're working for that day, you do have the option to make this more of an advanced move. Plate loaded, guys, let's roll with it. All right, guys, fourth and last final variation today, we're doing an eccentric-focused inverted row. So here we're gonna start with having our knees bent. So we're making the row on the move up a little bit lighter. Then by kicking our feet out, we're focusing more on putting a little bit more load through the movement. So we obviously know that we're always stronger through the eccentric or through the negative portion of a movement in any move that we do. So here we're able to work the muscles through their strongest range. So we're kind of adjusting the resistance profile of this movement. So you're gonna start with, like I said, feet underneath your knees slightly bent. As you row up, hold yourself there at the top, kick your feet out to where your legs are fully straight, and then focus on the slow descent down to the bottom. So eccentric loaded inverted row, guys. Really hit that eccentric load of the movement. All right, guys, there you have it, the inverted row. The best back exercise that I can guarantee you're probably not doing. So we went over 4 variations. With every single one though, make sure that you're keeping your core tight, keeping that spine in a fixed and locked position. You don't want anything rounded out. We've taken safety into our hands, guys, so make sure we're staying safe and executing this move the right way. Like I said, guys, this is gonna be a great alternative for you in place of bent over barbell rows to really take your hamstring and glutes out of the movement. So give it a shot, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and give us a comment, guys. Let us know what you thought. Did you like the video? Did you not like the video? Please share that with me so I know how to better provide for you. Also, what we're doing today is we're giving away a free report, guys. We got 5 tips to help you accelerate muscle growth. So if you're stuck in a rut, if you've hit a plateau and are looking for a way to get out of that, hit the link in the description box, enter your email address. We're gonna send over the report to you guys. 5 tips to help you accelerate the muscle growth. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel as we are releasing 2 videos every single week. Really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.